Lily Lolo have both pressed and loose eyeshadows, so I'm going to create a nice smoky eye using a mixture of the two, and I'm using the eyeshadow brush to begin with. The eye is prepped already with eye primer, and this is going to give us the perfect base for our eyeshadow. When you're creating a smoky eye, if you bring the colour, just close your eyes for me, to this point here, without being able to see it above when the eye's open, you're going to make your eyes look small. So always bring the colour just up and beyond so it peeps through. So now going on to the second eye and pressing the eyeshadow into the eye primer. I've decided I want to do a kind of khaki, kind of shimmery eye. So the colour I'm using at the moment is Ivy League, and this has a shimmery finish to it. Now I really want to make that colour pop, so I'm going to use one of our loose powders and use a brush with a little bit of water, and I'm using the eyeshadow brush this time. So just tap a little bit of eyeshadow into the lid. I'm using Khaki Sparkle, and I'm using the eyeshadow brush dipped in some fresh water, and then just squeeze off the excess water against the side. You don't want it too saturated. And then simply swirl it in the eyeshadow, like so. Again, I'm using the same technique of patting it onto the eye. And now it's really looking rich and shimmery. And of course, when you apply these pigments with a bit of water on the brush, they're going to be less likely to fall. You can really see how intense the colour looks when you've used a little bit of water with these loose eyeshadows. They really are so beautiful, and actually quite hard to achieve something like this with any other kind of pressed shadow really, so they really are quite special. It almost gives a foiled look to the eye. Now I want to add a little bit more drama to the eyes, so I'm going to enhance a socket line, and I'm going to use our socket line brush, so it's really made easy. So I've decided to use I Should Cocoa for the socket line, so I'm just popping the brush in there, tap off the excess, and pop that in there. Here's your socket line. It's kind of where the top of the eyeball is, and just before the brow bone here, and this is just going to give us a little bit more emphasis. Now I want to define the eye line, so I'm going to show you how brilliantly the loose eyeshadows work with water to create eyeliner. This is the eyeliner smudge brush, and I've just dipped it in a little bit of water. It has a lovely angle on it, so it makes this job really easy. And you just stroke that along here, top of the lashes, and create a lovely dark line which will really frame the eyes. And if you need to go back over, just go back over with a little bit more. This technique of using the loose eyeshadow with the angled brush is brilliant, just use as eyeliner anyway, even if you have a naked eye. And I'm just finishing off underneath the other eye. And all we need now is some mascara, and then you're going to have a beautiful smoky eye.